It is Tuesday, March 10, 2020. I'm Yaela V, and these are the cryptosphere's top stories for today. Stock markets see historic drops due to corona fears, but Bitcoin's price remains relatively stable for now. We asked Bitcoin conference attendees whether they fear the coronavirus. And later, can VR conferences substitute real-world crypto meetups? So it appears the crypto markets have halted their dramatic slides, with Bitcoin trading sideways at the time of this taping at roughly $8,000, following days of red charts where the asset lost 10% of its value over the course of 48 hours. An extremely volatile asset normally, Bitcoin's relative stability of late comes amid mass hysteria and sell-offs in the stock and equity markets. U.S. President Donald Trump weighed in on the panic and the measures the federal government would take. Let's have a listen.
We are going to be asking tomorrow, we're seeing the Senate. We're going to be meeting with House Republicans, Mitch McConnell, everybody, and discussing a possible payroll tax cut or relief, substantial relief, very substantial relief. That's a big number. We're also going to be talking about hourly wage earners getting help so that they can be in a position where they're not going to ever miss a paycheck. We're going to be working with companies and small companies, large companies, a lot of companies, so that they don't get penalized for something that's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's not our country's fault.
So even the President of the United States taking notice of the situation. But to help us make sense of what is going on, both market-wise and, of course, crypto market-wise, BLOCKTV's senior correspondent Asher Westrop Evans joins us in studio. Asher, traditional markets at the time of this taping, after that massive, colossal crash yesterday, are looking up a bit.
Yeah,
right?
They are looking up a bit. Yeah, they seem to be responding in large part to moves such as we're seeing from U.S. President Donald Trump, who suggested there will be payroll tax cuts, there will be measures taken to provide the sort of fiscal stimulus that markets need to find that stability, to find a bottom.
And that on the heels of mass printing last week.
Certainly right, certainly right. And so, as we saw yesterday, after that big sell-off, the Dow down over 2,000 points on the day, staggering numbers. A pullback would be expected at this stage. It's a matter of whether it's sustainable. It's a matter of whether this can continue for the foreseeable future, and whether the stimulus suggested by U.S. President Donald Trump and across the world at other levels, G7 leaders are talking about getting together in a coordinated approach, and others, to produce that sort of wide-scale market stimulus that is needed to stabilize global markets. If that's able to happen, we're likely to see a big bull run, at least in the short term, as markets respond to this sort of stimulus.
Right. When it comes to our markets, though, so to speak, where does that stand?
Yeah, well, as you pointed out, Yael, there has been some stability returning to crypto markets, but we spoke with Joe Saz, our technical analyst from New York, who had this to say.
You know, it's like we're living through a unique situation right now. I don't know if even a global epidemic of this sort has been seen in pretty much anyone's lifetime. We've experienced SARS and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't really recall the impact it had. So I'm going to lean toward things are probably going to get worse in the stock market and can very well get worse in Bitcoin. But for now, I'm just going to focus on the technicals. We were in a clear, beautiful bull run for quite some time. Bulls were really grinding it out and putting it, bringing it to the bears. And now we've found this area that I'm hoping is the short-term bear market reversal area.
And there is no question that the coronavirus, which according to the World Health Organization is fastly approaching global pandemic levels, is impacting the blockchain and digital asset space. Together with our partners at Media Showers, we asked attendees of the MIT Bitcoin Expo, perhaps one of the last physical conferences to be held for the time being, about their thoughts on the virus and its impact. Here's what they had to say.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid I am of coronavirus? 2.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my fear of coronavirus, I'm about a 6 or a 7. I'm not too worried about myself getting it. I'm more so worried about accidentally spreading it to the elderly community or to people with compromised immune systems. I think we have to be aware of that. We have to be respectful of that, and we have to adjust and stay clean and healthy for them.
For myself, a 5. For my family, an 8. here I am in public in the midst of a coronavirus epidemic, and I'm even putting on shared audio-visual equipment that other people have used.
I put it at a 5. I'm sitting on a relatively better demographic than most, but I'm still a little worried about my family members.
1 to 10, I would probably say about a 4. I'm not afraid, but I'm not afraid. I believe in our public institutions and their ability to keep us safe. But I also believe that the media is doing a very good job of creating some hysteria among the public. I think that we need to do a better job in thinking about our collective humanity and ensuring that those who need treatment have access to it, and those that are going to protect us can continue to be able to do so.
Well, here in studio, obviously, I'm with two very, very courageous gentlemen. Asher Westrup Evans, on a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of this virus?
Yeah, not so much for my health, but more for the wider business market. As I said, not panic, but pragmatic. I'm putting that at probably a 6, I would say, at this point.
Okay, that's some cautious. Yona, how about you?
I'm assuming that I already had it and beat it. So now I'm immune. I think this is the perfect time for me to take advantage of the cheap travel. I'm thinking I'm going to travel the world. Yeah, that's fine.
I have a feeling there are many people like you, but they don't have the courage to actually admit that. A scale of 1 to 10, I would put myself at 2. Yeah, but don't listen to me. And yes, as we move along. And mass volatility in the trading space has, for the second time in a week, caused popular trading app Robinhood to crash. Robinhood said that trading was down shortly after the opening bell on Monday, blaming what they said stress on its infrastructure. The firm tweeted around 10:30 a.m. that trading had been partially restored and that it was back up and running around 3:30 p.m. Now, the glitch, which was preceded by similar outages last Sunday and Tuesday, meant Robinhood users were forced to the sidelines on a historic trading day as the United States stock market was crumbling due to turmoil set off by the plunge in global oil prices and treasury yields over the weekend. Now, the malfunctions are a blow for the online brokerage founded in 2012, and they raise questions around whether the company has grown more quickly than its systems are equipped to handle. One client from Florida has filed a federal lawsuit against the startup for failing to provide a functioning service. Now, another day, another crypto scam. Crime reporter Yona Hochhauser is here with us in studio, of course, to tell us about all the newest phishing attack. This one involving fake ledger accounts?
Yes, sirree. So in general, I say not your keys, not your crypto. And with that being, hey, theoretically, if you're holding your keys, you have less to worry about. Well, this latest attack is actually attacking the people who hold their actual keys. Users of the Ledger, which is a cold storage device. Right. There's nothing wrong with Ledger. There's nothing wrong with the device. This is actually a phishing scam. Pretty much there is hackers or nefarious actors, it's unclear yet who has done it, made a fake Chrome extension called Ledger Live. Now, why do they choose Ledger Live? Because there is a real desktop and mobile app called Ledger Live, where users could interact with their cold storage device, and they're able to put in their 24-word recovery seed if you were get locked out, and access the device. Now, this fake Chrome extension asked you, hey, put in your 24-word recovery seed, and if you do that, the hackers are going to get access to that and then have full control of your account. Since then, Ledger has tweeted out, hey, we would never ask you for your 24-word recovery seed. This is clearly a hack. Never provide it anywhere online, and have since taken down the fake Chrome extension.
Wow. And is that, well, I guess you are basically stepping back from your not your keys, not your crypto line?
No, I'm still to it. Just be smart and never believe anything. Never trust anyone asking you for any information ever. Period.
Okay.
Period.
Thank you. Yona Hochhauser, crime reporter, as we move along. And thank God it's time for Troll of the Day. And today, who better to troll us than Zachy Hennessy?
That's right. So, the turnout at the MIT Bitcoin Expo was underwhelming, to say the least, mostly because everyone's scared of that big bad beer bug that's attacking the immunocompromised. Attendees have described the crowd at the conference as sparse, at least the physical crowd. Thanks to the power coupling of technology and paranoia, conference goers were able to attend the conference from the sanctuary of their own homes using virtual reality. Speaker Jameson Lopp gave a special welcome to the VR audience.
Kudos to all of you brave souls who are still here in Meet Space with us. Hello to everyone out there in the digital realm on the live stream, and a special welcome to those of you currently in virtual reality. I'll be meeting up with you shortly after.
Truly the future of public events. People use their headsets and monitors to listen to keynotes and roam the conference via Mozilla Hubs, and then switch to VR chat for the after party, where industry leaders and those steering the metaphorical ship of the future of crypto spawned onto an actual digital yacht and chatted with each other while donning the visages of such cultural icons as Sheriff Woody, Master Roshi, and the Cookie Monster. It is events like this that confirm my suspicion that, much like this anthropomorphic butterman standing alone in the corner of a digital Bitcoin yacht, the cryptocurrency industry is simultaneously too lonely, self-satisfied, and digital to make it out there in the real world.
Exactly. Thank you, Zachy. By the way, what would you pick for your, avatar?
Honestly, it's hypocritical, but I think the butterman is the way to go.
Okay, that was Around the Block for today. Thank you for watching. For more blockchain, tech, crypto, whatnot news, please check us out on blocktv.com.
Watch us on Amazon Fire TV and Roku.